Alright. Now we finally get into Valkerie. Dark Ages Spawn. Valkerie. We got both the redhead model and blonde head model. They both say the same thing on the back. You can read it, because I've already read it in a previous video, like 2 videos back. We're going to unbox them. I'm going to show them off. And hopefully these don't have breakable parts and have better posability. Because the last 2 ones are just standard. They don't pose. They just stand. And their parts broke. So, let's check it out. Alright, here's the front and back while they're still in the package. They both have the exact same battle axes. What they look like in the back. What they look like in the front. And I'm fixing to take those off. But before that, I'm going to show you his product catalog, which they both have the same exact product catalog. We got a series action based on Capcom's Samurai Adventure game, Onimusha 2, Samurai Destiny. They got Oru from Ordana, Shanghai Majuku, Gogen Dantes, Fumu Cortino, Oda Numando, and Yaga Juma. Then we got Tortured Souls, The Fallen. Coming in October 2002. Which means they already have them. Like Suffering Bob, Clive Barker's Tortured Souls. Oh, okay. Camille Noor, and Zane. Then we got Movie Maniacs in September 2002. Got Sarah Connor, Endoskeleton from Terminator 2, The Tooth Fairy, Lord of Darkness's Legends, Jason X, Wishmaster, the Jinn from Wishmaster, Alien Predator. Then they got Collectors Club that you can join at spawn.com. It's free. He also has baseball, hockey, football, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll leave a link to spawn.com in the descriptions. And I'll show you basically the front and back. See, there's the back and there's the front. One's the blonde and one's the redhead. They're basically the same. Other than one being blonde, one being redhead, and one having gold. Yeah, one having gold and silver. They're basically the same. One's got blue on and the other one's got like brown, silver. One has silverish on, one has gold on. The blonde girl has like wings, feathers in her hair, and the redhead girl actually has like Barbie doll shape type hair. Actual hair. Let's check it out. Alright, here we got the 2 Valkyries side by side. This time, they got posability. Golly. Probably because too many people complained about the last ones not being posable enough. Even the knees are posable and stuff. You can see the back of them. You can see that the knees pose. It's kind of neat though, that other one has that stand and you can buy more pegs and you can put these other figures on that stand that other one had, which is cool. And her hand moves in a manner that, her arms move in a manner that doesn't seem realistic. but her hands move too. Arms, hands move. Head. Head doesn't give you a 360, but also you don't get to see that weird neck feature thing. And I suppose you could take this cloth thing off and reveals even articulation. I mean, even details in the back here that they didn't have to do, but they did anyway. Even the, this could be took off if you wanted to. This stuff could be took off if you wanted to. Her hair is made with actual, like, Barbie doll type hair here. Now, on this one, she doesn't have that. She has wings in her hair type deal. And her hair is plastic, too. But, again, look at the... If you move her cape out of the way, you can see on the back the detail they didn't have to do. They did not have to put this blue and brown thing on the back because they have the cape covering it. A lot of toy companies, probably because they have the cape covering it, wouldn't even have done that. They didn't even have to do it where you could literally, if you wanted to, you could literally take off the skirt at least. I think, yeah, you could take the skirt off. It's a little glued, maybe. Yeah, it's a little glued. But you could take the skirts off. You could, her hand pops off, but it pops right back in, so that's not that big a deal. You could take this coat thing off, and I mean, all in all, they're pretty. Stop flipping. They're pretty decent figures. Now I'm going to try to put the weapons on them, and we're going to check them out. Okay, that's her holding the axe. Now, I broke one of the axes things because the stupid people, for some reason, made it where you could take the blade off. Why would you take the blade off of the damn axe? They're stupid. Besides, also, these crazy axes just look stupid. They're supposed to be axe spears or something. Why would you design an axe spear that way? Realistically, it wouldn't work. It's bulky and stupid looking, and why would you have a spear? This should be flipped the other way. Oh my gosh, people who design fantasy stuff, look at realistically stuff and figure out how the heck something would actually do real killing. Look at real medieval stuff. Don't just design it and make it look cool. Because coolness factor does not equal killness factor. Killness factor overrides coolness factor. These sharp edges here are pointing toward the person, and all it would take is someone to be able to push them back, and it stabs yourself with it. Yeah. Coolness factor does not override killness factor. Please, people, start designing fantasy stuff to actually be designed and drawn in a manner that would actually work realistically. Please watch Shadowversity first before designing this stuff. YouTube channel that I follow called Shadowversity. This is an axe. Nobody would have an axe in real life that would point downwards on one side and upwards on the other side. They'd have it either downwards and upwards on both sides, or downwards and upwards on one side. Like that axe right there. That axe. And look how close it is. You don't want the blades facing you or close to you. These blades are facing way too close to the person wielding said axe, meaning it's going to make them cut themselves. This one, it's supposed to be a spear. You're supposed to be jabbing it that way. Why are the two pointiest ends pointing toward the person? Yay. Retarded people. And this is supposed to be a warrior Viking lady. Why do they always, I repeat, always have all these girls have so much exposed parts, like their belly and their legs and their arms. There's no armor on these parts. They're always exposed. Yeah, it's to make the girls look sexier in comics and stuff, but it's unrealistic. They're drawing realistic comics, people. Realistic comics. Draw realistic comics, okay? Gosh. Ugh. Stop being stupid. Start designing realistic comics and realistic role-playing games. Design them if they could have really happened. Ugh. Other than that, the action figures on these two, compared to the other ones, are a whole lot better. I mean, they're more maneuverable, they have more articulation, they can hold the weapons better. It's just, they're not designed accurately. Start designing stuff accurately, like if they were real life, like it was really in the past, like it really happened. Or could possibly have happened. That's all I'm asking is use some brains. You can make weapons look cool that actually would be functional too. Just make the weapons both look cool and function correctly and properly. I mean, it's not impossible to make weapons look cool and function properly. It is possible. It's not impossible to do that. Okay, people? It's not impossible. Make weapons, one, look cool. But do not take away their killness factor. Killness factor overrides coolness factor. Killness factor overrides coolness factor. No one cares if the girl is sexy when she first comes out on the battlefield. If she's too easy to kill, she won't make it into the first 5 minutes of combat. Make it realistic. Because coolness factor does not override killness factor. A sexy girl is no good dead, people, okay? So that's basically been my review of these Valkerie figures. Valkerie, seriously, Valkerie is supposed to be a warrior goddess that comes and gets the soldiers. Yes, they're supposed to be hot and sexy. Yes, they're supposed to be that cool looking. But no, they're not supposed to be so easily killable or with weapons that are retarded that even a Viking, a real life Viking, would say, that is stupid. Seriously. Real life Viking would not use these. Real life Vikings might wear something like that because they didn't really, but I don't know. They probably wouldn't wear that little amount of armor because they're not stupid. The only reason I could think of why they would make this detachable was if you wanted to put the blade on both ends. Like, well, okay, I see a reason why they did it now. Okay, they got a design where they snap together. So the woman can wear this big old giant spear / axe with both hands. Now, maybe it's possible to work correctly, but I still doubt it. Seriously. As one big giant weapon tool here. If she tries to jab it that far, this is too close to her hand still. And this still could stab her. It's still, even when it snaps together, still too close to your exposed limbs. Anyway, remember that God is good all the time. All the time God is good. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Jesus loves you. Keep on gaming. Keep on collecting. Keep on watching. Keep on viewing. And keep on subscribing. And I mean, I love action figures. Don't get me wrong. I love action figures. I hate their prices. I only buy them when they're cheap. Don't get me wrong. I love action figures. I hate when they are not posable. And I hate when they're not authentic looking. I mean, seriously. Don't get me wrong. I love art. I love comics. I love that kind of stuff. I hate the prices of how expensive they are. And I hate the fact that they can't figure out a way to make them look cool and still not be able to get killed. I mean, sexiness is cool, but what good is it if the girl is dead? Unless you're a necrophiliac, nobody wants to fuck a dead woman. No offense. Unless you're a necrophiliac. Any necrophiliacs on my channel? Y'all can have cool fun with that stuff, but me, no. Now, maybe if you're an undead chick like a vampire, that's kind of sexy, but they can move their body and stuff. Then again, maybe someone who can't move their body like a doll, like those sex doll people who like those, maybe they like them because woman doesn't nag, complain or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why you people like necrophiliacs like dead people. I don't know, because they can't talk back and you can make them any position you want. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, if that's what y'all are into, more power to y'all. But I don't know. I kind of would like a girl that participates. That's just me. Anyways, what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, just saying stuff. Anyways, I want the girl to be sexy, but I don't want her dying on the battlefield. That's what I was saying. I want the guys to look cool, but I don't want them dying on the battlefield. I want the weapons to look cool, but I don't want a weapon that if I used in real life, I would kill myself. Okay? Okay. Can y'all not figure out how to do that? Can y'all not figure out how to make these toys more realistic? And I like action figures. I hate prices of them. $20 for them action figure is way too high. That's why I wait till they $5 or $10. Or cheaper if I can. And there's some action figures in the stores that going like 30, 40, 50 bucks. Who spends that kind of money on a fucking action figure? Better be doing everything and be posable. Every single piece of the body better be articulating. And it be 100% realistic if I'm going to pay that much for some damn action figure. For reals. Anyways. I don't know what else to say about that kind of stuff. That's ridiculous. And it better never, ever break if I pay that much for it. For real. Golly. So first of all, toy companies. If any toy companies are watching this or listening, make them more articulative. Always. I want everything articulative. 2, make the weapons and the women and the people look cool, sexy. Cool and sexy, y'all do. But do not override the coolness factor. Coolness does not override coolness. I want them to be able to kill. Make them realistic. Realistically, most of the people that you see in action movies, comic books, art, whatever, would be getting killed. Because they don't have enough armor and their weapons are just designed retardedly stupid. That includes cartoons, comics, anime, movies, etc., etc., etc. Can I go on? Please watch some videos. Watch some real historical medieval documentaries on weapons. And then use that knowledge to make better action figures. And better movies. And better anime. And better cartoons. And better comics. Later, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.